Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be playing Blueprints. It's just been put onto the Xbox Game Pass. I think it released on the 10th. Yeah, maybe 2 days ago. I just thought it's just a small little... I believe it's like an indie game. I'm not too sure. I literally watched like a 10-second trailer and just thought I'll give it a go. See what it's like. Been trying to find some new stuff to play. Got more videos with the Atomfall coming as well, and I've got an Immortals of Avium from EA that I'm going to give a little bash, see what that's like, and then Forspoken on the PlayStation. 100% going to give that a go. But today we're going to get into a bit of Blueprints, see what it's like.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
It seems like it's a bit of an investigation type, bit of a brain teaser maybe as well. Well, there we are, the nephew. Alright, we can move around. Very cartoony, but I actually quite like it. You must have blueprints to draft. I'm not trying to draft, I'm trying to open a door. So I literally can't open any door. What's this? Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 footprint. Oh, we've got 50. When you no longer have any feet left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Okay. That's great. Ah, blueprint. There we go. The Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing tab. Right, so we've got the entrance hall up top. This is where we are now. That, I believe, is where we have to get to. Only open in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope the rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate, and you may not stay overnight. Well, what's the point in giving me the house? I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice: do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. Well, looks like we're off. We'll go left. Select a room to draft. Shall we... Whenever you enter this room, gain 2. Okay, that's convenient. Right, what do we have? Greetings from Reddington. Suppose we're just investigating. Right, we can't crouch, we can't jump. That hat's got no... The trunk is locked. Okay. So we got another room here. Guest bedroom gives us 10. Let's do that then. Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Everson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hope your health improves shortly, KL. What's that? We got a gem. Oh, that's everything then. Out of this room at least. Can't pick the ball up. Stuff up there, but we can't jump. So okay, we got another 2. Can I just keep doing that? Yeah. I'll just have to go there if I begin to run out. So we get a key from this room. Yeah, we'll enter here then. There's a coin. And a key. And a gem. And I believe that's all that's in here. Oh no. Maybe that's something that we drew when we were a kid. Let's check the blueprints. Ah, I kind of messed up, I think. because we're not going to be able to get to those. Right, let's go back in the bedroom, see if we can open that trunk. What's in here? A spare set of car keys. Nice. Even though we can't take them off the estate. Well, let's have a look. We will do... We'll do spare room so we can go straight across. Don't think there's going to be anything that we can actually take in here. No. Go straight through. Yeah, so the parlour will lead. This room counts as 2 rooms. Well, that's not good. Yeah, we'll go up this way. If we go in here, we can go left and continue. You are in the parlour. This box is empty. The blue box is true. Okay. What's this? A wind-up key. Might come in handy. Dear Herbert, it was a great honour receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charms. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlour game I had played some years back, involving 3 boxes of different colours. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests you should be inclined to play this confounding game with. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only false statements. Only 1 box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. Right, so that's the truth. You are in the parlour. There will be always at least 1 box which displays only false statements. The blue box is true. We're not... Yeah, we're in the parlour, so that is true. Oh no, so that's true. That's the truth. Let's have a look. There must be at least 1 box. Only 1 box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. So that's got to be false. Let's open this one. 2 gems. Can we take the key back? No, we can't. Right, so... You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Gem requirement. Fancy bastard. Not looking like there's anything in this room. No little puzzle. Nothing to really look at. Oh, drawing. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select 1 to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Okay. Well, this one. Where will that go? That's not really ideal. Yeah, it's going to have to be the pantry for this. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. There we go. Oh, nice. Let's just go out of this door. We don't really want any of these, to be honest. Well, we could do that, I suppose. Did it say we needed to... yeah, we'll do a hallway. We needed to go into every room in the house. I probably should have thought a little bit more before I did those first couple of rooms. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Tab. See, can we not flip it? Right, we'll do the nook. There's a key in there, so... And there's a box to open. Another key. And some coins. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap piece of paper, or perhaps, most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. I don't really think it matters which room we do here. Observatory. 1 star for each time you've drafted observatory. Gem requirement. Okay. I won't read all of this. No stars, 1 gold. 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. The slice is 3 steps. 1 gem. Rooms with 4 doors are more common. Apples are extra delicious. 1 key. 5 gems. Dead end rooms are more common. Oh, we don't want that. Everything's 50% off today. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers. I suppose we best how are we supposed to look through that? Oh wait, maybe. move it back this way and we might be able to reach it possibly. Oh no, okay, I get it. I think if we bring it all the way left, we can get up to there and then we can turn that one. Maybe not. Aim it higher. Then we'll swing it all the way back around and it should make it to the open window there. What's visible? Gain 1 gold. Is that all we've got? Yeah, we can't turn it back. That's a bit wasted, really. So each time we enter a room, we're going to lose 1. We're going to have to go back on ourselves here. So that's 2 we've just lost. This is a 3rd. Yeah, that does it? It might do us a favour, that. I'm not too sure. We'll see. Depends what we're finding in this room, to be honest. Another gem. No information for us in here now. I'm going to see what room we get this side. Yeah, that's not bad. It gives us a way into that, to the down to this side. A little boudoir. Actually, I always wondered what a boudoir was. So there's nothing. Dark room. Oh, we can't see the floor plan. Oh, that's not going to be the best room for us, I don't think. Neither's the commissary though, or the nursery. It's going to have to be the dark room. No, blinding me, man. I think there's anything of use in this room. This one. Oh no. We can't actually enter them other 2 rooms. Now that's how we've gotten a bit unlucky. Oh well, I suppose. Just have to hope that this is a better room. It's a passageway, it opens up this side, I suppose. So we might as well do... No, that's going to take us the wrong way. Right, we'll just do a chapel. Right, so this is going up. Courtyard. Yeah, we'll do courtyard. We've only got 45 left. Let's go this way now. Locked. We can't. So this way isn't locked. We'll do this one. There's nothing in here for us. So we could go now. I'm going to keep going up, I think. Billiard room. Yeah, we'll go billiard room. It's got a puzzle piece, apparently. What's that about? I'm not too sure what the significance of that is. It said there's a puzzle. Or it had a jigsaw piece, at least. Ah. One. Okay. 19. So 1, that's 7. 19 minus 13, I think that could be, is 6. Yeah. 20 minus 7 is 13. Could that be 10? Yes, that's a times. 15 minus 10 is 5 times by 3 is 15. There we go. Fucking big brain. Leads to a room with many doors. Alright, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna risk it. Let's open that. Second copies of rooms you already have in your house. Well, that's only got one door. That's got 7 locked doors, which is no good. Lose half your steps. We don't want that. We don't want that one. I'm going to stick that one because we can always go back down to the... I'm not too sure what happened there. Crafted one time, rare. Reflections. This confusing room can sometimes prove disorientating to the wayward guest. However, upon clear inspection, they quickly realise that viewing this room from more than one perspective is key to unveiling the secret. Oh, I think I have to try and get into it from the other side, and then I can come in and press the central button. Maybe. I think we'll go back into the billiard room and see what we can make. Do we want the passageway? That uses the last of my gems. Well, that leads us up anyway. There are chests in the observation hall, the entrance hall, sorry. Wait, so now we could go this way. So how do we use this redraw? Food for sale. We'll do the kitchen. Food for sale, where's the food? Only in the dining room. $15 steps for a club sandwich. Add the morning room. Well, we don't have an aquarium in the house. Probably just a waste of the coins that we had that, but idiot. Absolute idiot. This is the next room, and it's locked. Of course it is. So we're going to have to come back now to the passageway. So the passageway, we've got to go down back into the courtyard, through the chapel, and then left. Yeah, this way. Then we'll stick it, we'll go up this way. We can't, that's locked. And we can't go left into the den. So we'll have to go through the boudoir. And then up this way through the den. We can't, that door's locked. So we're screwed. Guest bedroom adds 10 steps. Yeah, I think we're screwed. Let's go back to the entrance hall and see if we can get any keys. That's not the right way. This is actually quite a bit confusing, to be honest. This is the entrance hall. Where's my chests? There. It's locked. Behave. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to call it a day here then. So we're going to have different rooms tomorrow. I believe total rooms 25, rank reached 8, steps taken 58, items found 2. Look how close we got. Save and continue, let's go. Day 2. Oh, it's just the same thing. We've already got the blueprint. Say we go forward this time. The bedroom, we get 2 steps. If we enter. Pointers. Each time you collect 3, earn an additional 1 in interest. Nice. No chest in this one. So we'll go this way. Parlour. Both of them will take us down. Yeah, the parlour's got a puzzle, doesn't it? This statement appears on another box. So that's the one with the truth. Only false statements. So that's the truth. That's false. Oh, wait. Ooh, which one of them is the true? They're both true. Be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize, the other two are always empty. So that's got to be false statement, so that's empty. Wait. So it's going to be the blue box. Please be the blue box. Yes. Don't know why that took me so long to figure that out, to be honest. What's this going to take us? Yeah, we'll do the den. See what we have in here. Gem. I think that might be it, it's just the gem. So we want to go to this door. We'll do commissary. We not play the game. We haven't got any coins to buy anything anyway. With stag. First week of December payroll for nil. For all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security where the punch clock used to be and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns? Terminal password. Can't really read it. From day 12 to 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. Who says I'm still going to be doing it then? I haven't got anything. You can't take the coin from me anyway. Because I don't have any coins. So this is the next room. Do we want the nook? Yeah, because we need to keep moving. And there's a key. May want to consider a notebook. Gonna enter this pantry, grab the coins, and then we're gonna wrap this episode up here, I think. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next